Hello, and welcome to an excitingly new Let's Play. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I did a little test, not too far in the game. I just wanted to see what this game was all about. I was asked to play this by Levytheamishman. And yeah, this game is fiction. All names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictional. Or fictitious. A loud noise startled Junpei awake and his eyes snapped open. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he did not recognize his surroundings. Ow! With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and through his hands to steady himself, but he found himself groping empty air. His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggled to understand what was going on. Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor. Ouch, god damn it. God, what the hell? Junpei glared around the room, still trying to determine where he'd woken up. The fall had shaken the last cobwebs off of sleep of his mind. He finally understood where he'd fallen from. It was a bed, a third-level bunk. In fact, Junpei had fallen apparently from the topmost bunk. His shoulder, his knee, his hips, his entire body hurt. He could feel bumps forming against his forehead where he had slammed against the low ceiling. He wondered if the bump was the reason he felt his vision waving by, but that seemed unlikely. At first, he thought the tremor ran through his legs, another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking. Was it an earthquake, he wondered? It didn't seem likely. It'd shaken far too quickly for an earthquake. Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake. He tried to tell himself it was important. Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, and he finally took his first good look around the room. And muttered to himself, "Where am I?" His pain momentarily forgot in the face of his confusion of his circumstance. Junpei looked around the room once again. Minutes passed away. Junpei struggled to get his bearings. Then, as suddenly as it had begun, the tremor ceased. A cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, he could hear the sound of metal squeaking. He felt his stomach tighten, and thousands of things. There are thousands of things that could have been, but none of the things he could think of were good. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than fictional. The third-level bunk bed had mattresses that were thin that looked like more than blankets. On the other side of the room was an identical bed set, and the wall between the beds slightly dirty iron door. First thing Junpei noticed about the door was a roughly embezzled was a number roughly embezzled across it. On the surface of the door in red paint, someone had written 5. 5? What's this 5 mean? Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. A push yielded no movement, and pull the same result. Tongue-tied right now. A few more Wait. He tried a few more sentiments, and the truth of Junpei's mind, it won't open. It didn't matter how much he pushed, shoved, the handle would not budge. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader. It didn't take a genius to figure out the odd-looking device was keeping the door shut. Junpei knocked hard on the door. Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door and stopped. What the hell is this? He wasn't really sure what else to say. On his left wrist, a bracelet of sort he'd never seen before. In the center of the large LCD screen displayed... The center was a large LCD display. It looked like nothing else so much as a watch, but it clearly wasn't that. After all, it showed only a single number. 5. That's the same as the door. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what this might mean. All he knew was that it was strange, and strange and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch, but the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckles, no clasps, nothing. He sighed and flipped it back over. There was a number of rivets around the rim on the face. Perhaps he pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting date, time. On the bracelet, they did nothing. Junpei was at a loss. What was he going to do? Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However... Damn! It's no good. Damn thing won't come off. A steel ring from the face around Junpei's wrist and back to the face. He was pulling the bracelet off any time near future. Or he wouldn't be pulling it off any time near the future. Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix in the reality of the situation began dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, none of it made sense. Junpei felt as if he was about to explode. Where am I? Why the hell am I here? Why? Why? And what the hell happened to me? It was at a moment he noticed the window. The window was round, rimmed, and rivet braced, like a window from the early 20th century ship. What? Wait, am I in a ship? Junpei walked slowly towards the window. He could see nothing but a thick, impenetrable darkness. Junpei squinted, trying to see anything, or trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment. What the? You've got to be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst into water and began to pour into the room. What the hell? God damn it! Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window. He ran for the door. Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're in there, say something! If you're there. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, water began to rise. It was now ankle deep. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly towards his knees. There were no things looking. Things were not looking good for Junpei. Not good at all. He needed to find a way out, and quickly. Junpei ran his hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out from his eyes, and looked around the room. Seek a way out. Operations during escape. During an escape, you can move to different parts of the room by touching the bottom of the screen. Since many areas require a very exact selection, we recommend using the stylus. Searching during an escape. During an escape, you can touch the background and see anywhere in the room. Areas will investigate will be highlighted yellow the moment you touch them. Depending on the nature of the location and where you touch it, you might find an item or a hint. Begin searching by touching the place on the bottom screen. How to move. Just the triangle icon on the bottom of the screen. Doing this will allow you to change the viewing angle of the room and move you to a different location. You can do the same by pressing left, right, up or down on the crosspad. Bird's eye view. If you want to know where you can go, you can hit X on the camera icon on the bottom of the screen. There will be where you're facing and which direction. Save during escape. By pressing start, it will allow you to save. If you want to quick, I recommend pressing start. Or we recommend. The purpose of escaping. The purpose of each escape is to get out of the room. How you do that depends on the room. You need to search throughout the room and discover what you'll need to do to get out. Search for hints, items that might help a way out. Okay, well, this is the game. It's a point-and-click game, but it's actually pretty intuitive, so let's get started. The first thing that pops into mind that I would check is this picture. About items. During an escape and investigation of certain parts of the room, you'll be allowed to obtain items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go through the item screen. Press L on the top left of the item screen, yeah. And then you'll be able to hold and combine items you found. If you want to investigate items you find the touch... just simple tutorial. Okay, so we got a picture. Now if you look around, you can see everywhere on the picture. And you notice on the back of them, there are screws. You can search it. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship on it. There are screws keeping the back on. Okay. Investigating an item. Touching an item, the item screen will allow you to select that item while the item is selected. Touching back, which has a room in the investigation screen. If you look down on the bottom left corner of the screen, you should see the icon. This shows that you are holding the item. If you are holding the item while investigating the room, you might trigger a reaction. Investigate suspicious areas with the items and you'll see something different. Pressing up on the control pad will allow you to select another item to hold, yada yada yada, or you can just tap it. We have the picture frame though. Now another thing about this is that you see on the picture there's a picture of a boat. And apparently we're on a boat, so let's see if this goes to anything. On this board, let's check the board. A bulletin board, looks like someone put a note on it. Take the note. We have a card here, search. A note that's got a triangle looking in the upper left and a triangle looking in the lower down. And a red and the reverse, but in a blue. I don't know what that means. There's nothing on top of the shelf. Sink? Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden in the sink. There's only a drain to this room. This is the middle bunk. What's this? There's a towel next to the sink. Anything else? Nope. I'd like to point out something. I'm playing this game absolutely blind. It's a pipe. I know. I'll crawl into the pipes and find a way out. There's nobody here to make fun of my lame jokes. Man, this sucks. But yeah, I'm pretty much playing this game blind. I have played a bit of this first level with a friend's help, but after we get to a certain point in this level, I am completely blind. But I will try to make my surprise, or I will have all the surprises and whatnot. Anything that's a surprise or a shock in this game, this is genuine, absolute. I promise. That's the table, water pouring onto it like a waterfall. I don't see anything useful on it. Okay, so let's search around. So there's a suitcase here. That pops out. No dice, it's Loctite. If you see there's any keyhole, there's a keyhole. A small keyhole. Wonder if it opens the briefcase. I need to fill it up with a key. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. Now, another thing that would appear to our attention is this. Let's check if this is a stove. It's a door to a stove. Well, it opens easy enough, sure. Sure wish the door was the way to get out of here. Easy to open. Like that, easy to open. There's something in there. A screwdriver. Cool. Combining items. If you take two items you found and combine them, they might turn into something else. To do this, select an item on the screen, touch X to combine them, and yada. Simple tutorial. A screwdriver, huh? Wonder why that's here. This is totally a stove. Nothing inside it though. Okay, let's check this. Anything in there? Oddly enough, there's a blue key. Oh, let's see if there's anything. Looks like there is. A key? Yeah, a little blue key in the bottom of the pot. Odd. We have a blue key. Alrighty. Now, let's just close this up and leave. Let's check some of the other bunks. I can keep looking until the cow comes home, but all I'm gonna find here is that pillow. Damn it! Isn't there anything else I can use? We are here at the middle bunk. There's nothing useful here. Top bunk? There's a pipe on the other end of the bed. There's nothing up to it too. Alright. Let's spin ourselves around. Let's try this bunk. Well, I can reach the bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh? Damn, nothing here. Over here? All I can see from down here is the underside of the bunk. It's pretty high up there. What about here? Ooh, we can actually check this out. I can bring myself to call this a bed, but it feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Doesn't look very comfortable. What about the pillow? Hello. There's a piece of paper under the pillow. A card almost identical to the other card, but they're reversed. Wonder what this can mean. Alright, so we have a screwdriver now, so we can probably do something with that picture frame. So combine with picture frame. Well, the screwdriver got the screws off easy enough. And here's the picture. Doesn't really seem anything too... Whoa. Let's turn this over. Seems there's like a combination here. Okay, well we have a key. That's blue. Maybe that goes to the suitcase? We have 2 cards. So our next attempt would be at the suitcase. Right? Okay, so let's pull out the key. Alright, let's see what happens if I put the key in the keyhole. And nothing. I guess I'm gonna need some sort of code for the dial. Minigames. During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of several minigames. All operations with minigames are done by touching the bottom screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, others will only require you to apply a right object to the right thing. Operation instructions. By touching the dials, it will cause the next number to enter a forward number, and all the way, yada yada yada. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. Okay, well, we need a code. It's not opening. Do I have anything that might give me some kind of hint? If if I put it right together and I turn the key, it should open. Okay, so we have a blue suitcase and a blue key. Now on these cards, both of them are reversed. Now, I've already done this part, sadly, so I know what I'm doing. So let's get the code. So if you notice, the arrow was pointing from here to here. So it ends with this, which would mean this card comes first. So our number is, and I have a notepad up, so it's, that I've never looked on. 0, 0, 2, 6. Do I have the card upside down? 0, 2, 6. 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. There we go. 0, 2, 6, 3. Alright. Let's try that. Let's give it a try. Yeah, they give us the operation thing and whatnot. Entering 4 numbers when we touch the key. Okay, so the number is 0, 6, 3. Oh, heard a click. Alright, let's see if the numbers work. Turn the key and hey, it looks like it's working. Yes! Alright, let's open it up. We will do that right now, actually. We still got some time. Yes! It opened. Looks like there was something in here. What is this? A file? It looks like there's something in the briefcase. It's some kind of file. File screen. Yada yada yada. If you find any documents during escape, then information will be available on the file screen. To open the file, just touch R. Yeah, this is really tutorial-ish, so don't mind it. The tutorial is going to take a lot of time, but it's an investigation game, so it needs to say this. Alright, let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root by the following steps. First, you add all the numbers in question to another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number on another digit, for instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the tens place number 1, and if you keep adding, you have a single digit. The final single digit is your digit root, EX. The digits of 6, 7, 8 would be 3. Therefore, the digital root of 683 or 687 or 678 is 3. Therefore, what's the digital root of 123 would be 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number. Oh, looks like there's something else in the back of the thing. A notebook, pen, and a calculator. And a stack of key cards. We have a stack of cards. These ones are blue. New materials have been added to the file screen. Calculator. The calculator screen will be used during an escape during the novel sequence. During an escape, you can access it by pressing Y. It'll open the calculator screen. Operate the calculator by touching the bottom screen. On the screen, you'll find your answer. The calculator calculate digital roots. It'll be important in the progression of the story. So we hit Y. And we have a whole calculator, so this will already tell us digital roots by now. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, digital root is 1. So that's actually really helpful. Alright, let's close this up. Let's go see. Let's see if these key cards work. These cards and numbers on them. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to use them. Alright. Let's slide one of these cards, see if it works, and Huh? It's not working. Why? Why, damn it? Do I need some other cards to get this to work? I need to find more cards now. Alright, is there anything else we can do? What's that? I don't know what this is. We'll find out next time on Let's Play 9 Doors, 9 Doors, 9 Persons, 9 Hours. I'll see you all in the next part.